light beings, and welcome to another Lena Mystic video. My kids are going to be playing in the background, so don't mind them, or just enjoy the sounds, of a good home. This video is for earth signs specifically. It's about being grounded, of course, and specifically I heard from the guides, stay the course and don't stop till you get enough. The crazy thing is, I was hearing the specific song from Michael Jackson, and it was just in my head. Keep on with the force, don't stop till you get enough, is what I kept hearing in my head. Keep on with the force, don't stop till you get enough. Don't stop till you get enough. It just kept ringing in my head, and it sounded just like that, like mumbling. And then I was like, wait, the mumbling is making me confused. What are the actual lyrics? So I looked it up, and it does say, keep on with the force, don't stop till you get enough. And I had to make sure. And it was so weird because they told me right before that, stay the course. This message is about staying the course. And with it saying, keep on with the force, don't stop till you get enough, it's so specific. It's a clear message. Whatever you're working on, do not stop. You're not there yet. You haven't reached that climax yet. You're still reaching for something. This is telling me that what you're working on right now is going to be successful. It already is in some point in time. So keep working towards it, whether this be a relationship, a job, a business, a self-care ritual, whether it be a diet plan that you're doing, whatever you're doing, you're not there yet. Get there, and then you'll know what to do next. Stay the course. So let's see the actual cards we've got. We had some ancestors come through. We had some earth spirits come through. We had some water spirits as well come through. And I don't know if that means that you have a water sign in your life right now, or maybe you speak to a specific spirit that is in the water, or you really enjoy grounding yourself in water. Whatever the case, it is saying that water right now is a pathway for you. I heard specifically as I was speaking, it's a pathway for you. There's a lot of channeling happening that I can already sense right now, and I feel a lot of wobbly energy. It's kind of like when you meditate and you're like, you feel like you're going like this, but you're really just like this on the outside, but on the inside, vibrations is tingling, okay? They're dancing. That's what this feels like right now. It feels like a very, very intuitive journey, a very vibrational, frequency-driven journey. This feels powerful. This phase in your life feels powerful. I am hearing to look up what's in Mercury. I think for me it might be like Capricorn or something like that. Look up what your Mercury, what sign Mercury is in for you, and your Mars. Look into that, and it can tell you a lot about yourself. All you have to do is you can get an app like CoStar or something that you can put in your birthday, your birth time, where you were born, all these things, and then it tells you all of these things as well. You can also look on Etsy and pay for somebody to do a specific one for you that's only for you. And I'm hearing that there's a lot of messages in everything about you, whether it be your name, the day you were born, your birthday number. Mine is 111. So, there's so many different codes that we're being told, and you are feeling led to finding out what they mean. You're trying to find out, what am I here for? And your spirit is saying what you're working on has purpose in it. A big, big purpose in it. A lot of us think that we have one purpose. There's so much more to life. So much more to life than one purpose. Everything that we do must be purpose driven. Every intention that we have has a purpose. What is the purpose you're putting out though? What is the energy that you're putting out? What is it that you are creating is what you must ask yourself. Everything we do has purpose. Is that the purpose that you want? You have to ask yourself that. So let's get into these cards. Justice. Of course, justice comes up as soon as we're talking about what it is that we're actually putting out, because that's basically karma. So if you want good karma to come to you, you put out good energy, good vibes, good intentions. And if you don't feel like you're in a place where you can put out those things, it's time to come back into yourself, recharge, center yourself, ground yourself, take that grounding bath or sit on a grounding ground and get recentered, recharged. There's other options such as getting a Reiki attunement, getting a massage, going to see a chiropractor, going to a doctor, like a holistic doctor, eating herbal foods, drinking herbal teas. There's so many different ways to purposely recenter yourself. Purpose is coming up a lot right now. There's so many different things that you can put intention into to create something for yourself. A lot of us grew up praying over our food. Something that we still should do. Anytime you eat something, you should be putting intention into it. When you drink something, put intention into it. These are ancestral practices that we grew up with that are powerful, that help us with our power, that help us to embody the power that we're looking for. Be intentional. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Be intentional with what you are doing and how it affects your day-to-day life. Teach your children, your friends, your family the same things. Remind them. We think that these things in the past need to be broken, but some of them need to be harvested, taken to the next step. We need to have discernment to know what in our past needs to be broken, but what in our past needs to be brought and harvested into our present and in our future. There are many great things that our ancestors and our heritage has taught us. Do not forget that. Justice says, take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Telling the truth about situations is so important right now. I'm seeing that theme as a common theme for all signs. And this is a reminder that for you specifically, you telling the truth is going to create the outcome that you're looking for. It can be scary to tell the truth about something to someone you don't trust or to tell the truth about something to the world, but you're being urged that your truth serves a purpose. Here we go again with the word purpose. I'm actually letting my spirit speak through me, and typically I'm kind of like just me speaking, but now I can feel both of us speaking, or all of us. It's a number of them. Yeah, she's a little crazy, but it's cool because it's a good crazy. But I can feel this pull, this actual channeling, which I don't always completely channel. I don't always let my guides speak through me. I let them speak to me and I speak. But I can sense, like, I'm hearing what I'm saying after the fact of me saying it. And I think that I'm sharing this with you all because it seems like Spirit is kind of taking the wheel. Like, God is taking the wheel right now. God is driving for a reason. Because you're not able to see everything. And it's weird because I feel like I don't need the cards as much. And I've never really needed them. But they do help you all to understand what I'm saying because I feel like I speak not clearly. I'm understanding Spirit in that moment, but I feel like this is a message to you. Let Spirit guide you. Surrender. Release. Roll your shoulders back. Just let it in. It feels like a really ancient waterfall cleansing your chakras through your crown chakra and your scalp. It's just, you're going under it and you're trusting, I'm not going to drown in this. I'm safe in this moment. I am protected. I am loved. I am guided. It feels so much more sacred than me taking the wheel, me thinking that I know everything right now. It feels emotional. Earth signs, you're being told, let it out. Whatever is holding you back, let it out. Shake your body. Shake your chakras. Shake your hair. Let your hair out. Let your hair be free. Let your hair do whatever it does. It feels like a natural experience. It feels very old, very ancient, very, very, very old. Like older than what the word old means. It feels like you're getting back to a form of like the roots, like the very base of the seed before it sprouts. It feels like you're getting to that. I'm starting to hear the word my husband used too, which is a word we're all familiar with, Genesis. You're getting to the genesis of things, the beginning of things, so that you can rebuild. This is a true rebirth. It feels like you're not going to recognize who you're becoming. You're not going to recognize who you are a year from now. Just a year. I mean, we think about a year and we're like, oh, that's a long time. That's, if we think something amazing that we want is coming in a year, we're like, dang, that's going to take forever. But it really does go by really fast. And you know that because this past year went by super fast. Everything since COVID has gone like this. So in a year, you're going to reach this level of person that you're just like, wow, who is that? Who is this? It feels like you've detached from who you were. And that is what's needed right now. You're working on detachment right now. People are not yours. Things are not yours. You are yours. And you're remembering that. You're giving yourself grace in the process. You're realizing that the only control that you have is over yourself and over your own decisions. Not the things that happen outwardly, but what's happening inwardly. You have the power over that. This is not about preaching to someone. This is not about telling somebody what they need to do. This is about understanding what is needed for you. This is a beautiful message. And I haven't even gotten into the cards yet. Okay, we've gone through justice and that's it. We got a lot more cards to come. Queen of Autumn says generous, stylish, gracious, and practical. Earth signs, y'all are some really great dressers. You have a lot of fashion sense. You love to embody colorfulness. You love to shock people, but not intentionally. You like to shock yourself when you look in the mirror. Like, ooh, I feel good when I wear that. And then overall, it kind of heals other people. They're like, I really like that. I would have never thought of putting that together. I would have never thought of designing that. But you come up with some of the cutest things. And that's how you live. You are, and I think I saw this card, you are a natural born artist. You're a creator. And even if you feel like you can't draw, a lot of people think that drawing means artistic. No. Artists are alchemists. They create things from nothing. They create from darkness. They make things better than what they were before they touched it. You have the power of touch. You have the power of healing. You have the power of grounding in you. But what's happening is you're forgetting that and you're not using it for yourself. It's time to use it for yourself. If you're able to heal other people, of course you're able to heal yourself. There's a misconception in the world that's been going around that you need to go through somebody else to get to where you're trying to go. No. Not when it comes to getting back to yourself. You do not always need somebody else to heal you. You can heal things in yourself. You have the opportunity to know yourself better than anybody else does. You have the opportunity to love yourself more than anybody else can and ever will. Choose that for yourself. Love yourself more than anyone else can. Love yourself more than anyone can ever dream of loving you. You're worth it. Spend more time in your energy and then give to others because you have it to give. Don't pull from rubble giving to people. You think that it's great that you can give to people all the time, but you're giving rubble sometimes and you're not seeing that. Don't give rubble. Give gold. Give beautiful things, precious things. Whatever you have that is precious, that feels good, that's when you give. Do not only give when you have nothing. That means you're giving nothing. Be mindful of that. Be intentional. 10 of Wands is telling me that you carry a lot on your back. So many people, so many things, so many animals, so many just whatever. You carry the world on your back. Sometimes you find yourself scrolling on social media and you're just stuck because of the ugliness in the world and you just can't fathom the possibility of someone or something or some entity being that evil. Understand that that evilness is not you. You don't have to question if you are that evil. It's good that you do question it, but you don't have to obsess over it. I've been listening to a few audiobooks, and one of them talks about Mother Teresa, and she said something, I'm not going to quote it verbatim, but she said something like, I don't go to war protests, but if you have a peace protest, let me know. And at first I was like, sis, you're trying to say something, but I'm not sure if you're saying something. But then I thought about it, and I was like, that's because of the level of consciousness I was at. It makes so much sense to show up more at a peace protest than a war protest, because you want there to be more peace. You want to attract more peace. You're not trying to attract more war. You're trying to attract peace, and that is what we need to do. We need to focus more on what it is we are actually trying to show, teach, reveal, rather than the opposite of it that we don't want anymore. If I go to a war protest, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be mad. Now I feel like I'm at war. But if I go to a peace protest, I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel like I'm spreading peace. I don't want to spread the identities of war and evilness. I want to spread the peacefulness. Now, there goes a deeper thing as to what will that do. I think that energy can spread. It is contagious. Show people what you want rather than telling them what you want and living differently. Do I think that all the peace protests in the world are going to stop the wars? Not necessarily. But if we keep doing them, we can spread more peace in the world. And it's going to take one at a time. One will turn to 1,000. 1,000 will turn to hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of thousands will turn to millions. And we've seen it happen. There was a study in DC, and they decided that they wanted to spread more peace, so they meditated. A bunch of people meditated. And it became more and more each day. But I think for 2 weeks, they meditated, and they wanted to focus on peace. And they said they were going to drop the violence by at least 20%. They dropped it by 23% simply by meditating daily, and dropped the violence rates by 20% just by focusing on the intention to create more peace in the world. Sometimes maybe we need to stop focusing so much on the thing that we don't want. I understand the mourning and I understand the grief. But if we understand law of attraction, we know that we can utilize it. If you understand law of attraction, you know that you can utilize it. If you are attracting fear because you focus on it all the time, show yourself that you can do more. Focus on being courageous. Focus on being compassionate. Focus on being vulnerable in a healthy way. Six of Swords says, whatever thing that is stopping you or creating some type of blockage, it's time to leave it behind. Not only is it time for it to leave that specific thing behind, but it's also time to release the individuals that remind you of it, that trigger it from you. And this could be a temporary leave of absence. This could be a temporary separation. But listen to your mind's eye and your mind's voice when it says, do not call today. Do not engage today. You've engaged before, but do not engage now. There is a reason why Spirit is letting you know these things. Listen to Spirit. Queen of Autumn says, be practical with respect to how you proceed. We were just talking about that. The ability to make anything more beautiful. And we talked about that too. You're an alchemist. Everything that you touch becomes magical. It's a beautiful gift. Use it more often. Touch yourself more. I know that sounds crazy, but like add more magic to your own life as well. Meeting someone who can help your dreams come true. People are gonna see your light, and they're gonna wanna bless it. That is how karma works. You put it out, it attracts. Ask yourself what it is that you do wanna attract, and then you will attract it. And it will be beautiful if you intend purposely on what you want to attract. King of Autumn and Queen of Autumn is crazy, and I love that balance for you because it's masculine and feminine, and it's just adding this great, beautiful, and justice as well. It seems like balance is a huge thing right now for you too, additionally. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. I feel like this card already cleared up what it's trying to say. You're an incredible person to work alongside. And it is a privilege to work alongside you. Princess of Spring. It's time to go after your dreams. This is giving mother, father, and child. It's giving a trinity. And I love this. It is beautiful. This is all about balance, guys. This is fully about balance. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. So many messages about how magical, how creative, how talented you are, the compassion that you have. Tell yourself you are greatness. Tell yourself you are love. Know that you are doing great things, and keep pushing and staying the course in your life. It's letting you climb this mountain that you may have never even known you were climbing, but you're climbing it, and you are going to reach the peak. You will. And then after that peak, you will fly. The High Priestess, trust your intuition. Careful reflection before taking any action. This is saying set your intentions, and we talked about that. What is it that you want from this situation? What is it that you want from this opportunity? What is it that you want in this relationship? Insights that come through meditation. So this is mindfulness overall. Asking yourself, what's your intention through mindfulness? Overall, you will have a peaceful resolution in this situation, and you will reach its peak. So do not stop till you get enough. And if you need to, listen to Michael Jackson's song, okay? You did have an ancestral message, and it just says, I'm with the rest of my family. Don't be afraid. I am here helping you. Beautiful messages to get. Powerful. There is something very ancient supporting you right now. I'm talking older than you thought the earth was. Let yourself be supported. Let yourself be recharged. It lives within you, around you, and everywhere. Listen and let yourself be guided. If you're an earth sign and you're watching this, I love you so much. And if you have a friend that has an earth sign as a rising sign, go ahead and send this to them as well, because I think it would be great for them to listen to this as well, as it is aligned for rising signs and moon signs as well. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that it gave you some form of healing energy and magnetizes all the blessings that you desire in your life. Do not be afraid on this journey, for your ancestors, your spirit, and source is supporting you. See you in another video. Bye.